Good morning, everyone. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Another day in the markets. It is Thursday. What day is it today? Yeah, Thursday, October 17, 2019. All right, let's get it going. So yesterday, what did we see? The market pretty much split sector-wise. We had a five, six bear split. Consumer discretionary ended up taking the top spot. Energy pulled up the rear, closing down just shy of 1.5%. And SPY actually traded pretty much in a tight 1 point range all day. And you had a little action after hours pushing higher this morning pre-market. So we're going to see what's going to happen after the dust settles. And obviously, as you know, the reversal always, kind of follows the gap. So not every time, of course, but it's just something to look for. And obviously, you want to keep on your back burner when you are about to put on position. Just wait for the dust to settle and, mitigate your risk much more conservatively. So we got 5 on our watches. We're going to kick it off with Roku. As you can see, Roku pretty much just traded, they closed down just shy of a 0.5 point. But breaking that 50-day moving average on the daily and putting in kind of close to a doji on the daily. We like it to the upside. If it can hold these levels, it's got to pull back to this 50-day moving average, and it has to hold. So hold lows of the day, which obviously, you're looking at the 128-ish level, preferably mitigating above VWAP. Any pullback to VWAP must hold and push higher. So if you see the pullback to VWAP and it's holding, putting in higher highs and higher lows to the upside, this thing should run nicely we have a 141-ish price target, but just wait, just be patient with it and let it prove that it's going to be pushing higher. But again, it needs to defend the 50-day moving average on the day to the north side. So we're bullish on Roku for today. Next up, we got Now. Now got crushed yesterday. NOW closing down just north of 19.5 points. Obviously, finding some support around the 2-day moving average. The low of the day was at 249.45. We saw that it's curling up, so it had a kind of a strong, quote unquote, strong close. So we like it to the upside. We think this is a good value buy for now. And it's obviously at the bottom of the range going back to May. You can see that bottom of the range here. So we like that. It needs to hold these levels, of course. But if it does, if it starts to mitigate and putting higher highs and higher lows, we definitely like it. Initial 260 price target is obviously trading at the 257 level pre-market, but it closed at 254. So we want to pull back just a little bit to get another better entry to the upside, but we're going to be bullish on NOW. Next up, we got CAT, Caterpillar. So as you can see on the daily, it got rejected at the top of its pennant as it has been. As you can see, it's been doing that since back in 2018, right? So it's getting tighter and tighter. Of course, it will break through, but as we expected, it hit that level, traded just a little bit above it, and then it faded back down. So obviously, we're looking for further selling to today. Obviously, a little bit of quote-unquote action pre-market to the upside, but not sure that's going to be pushing higher. I think it's just market makers pushing price higher to get chasers to dump back onto the market. So we're going to be bearish on CAT today. RNG, look what happened. Obviously broke out of that range, and obviously tapping that highs back. Yeah, was on Tuesday. Yeah, and then obviously yesterday. Gap down and just faded out quite hard. Found a little bit of that support 164, which was obviously the close on the 4th. So it's going to be obviously close higher. As you can see, close quite strong, but is it going to just continue to push higher? Chances are slim to none. It looks like this the backside may be set in, and it's going to start mitigating to the south sides. But we're going to be bearish on the RNG, but it has to prove and it has to live below VWAP for us to step in. We're going to wrap it up with TTD. As you can see, they closed down quite hard, just north of 16 points. As you can see, cracking through that 200-day moving average on the daily. And again, it's a very, very bearish day for these guys. The shares are being dumped on the market in a hurry. Never really showed any kind of strength whatsoever. A little bit of action pre-market, but the SPY is trading up today, so we're anticipating that's what the push is. But we anticipate that this thing's going to sell off some more. We have 180 price target, so there's plenty of meat on the bone. But again, it needs to live below VWAP. Any pullbacks need to be mitigated. So be patient with it, but we are going to be bearish for today's session. So as always, guys, be patient with price, be patient with setup. Respect your stops. If you're wrong, take the loss, keep it very tight, keep it small, step back, reevaluate the situation. And if your trend, your thesis is right, hop back in and re-enter. All right, guys, have a good one. Any questions, reach out.